This video is about Celsius versus Fahrenheit. Now, most countries are using Celsius, but for some reason, America, the Cayman Islands, and Liberia are still holding out using Fahrenheit. Some countries will use both, but the standard around the world is Celsius. Therefore, Aviation uses Celsius. So lucky for you, flying in the United States, you'll have to break the Fahrenheit habit and convert all of your temperature mathematics over to Celsius. Both Fahrenheit and Celsius go all the way back to the 17th century as well. In 1724, a European physicist by the name of Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit invented the temperature scale. And 20 years later, around 1742, a Swedish astronomer named Andreas Celsius created the Celsius scale, which is more commonly used today. Both metrics are used to determine what's hot and what is cold. Obviously, it depends on the person for that opinion, but they put a scale on that so you have a number that represents a certain temperature. To me, Celsius makes more sense because it's just simple. Fahrenheit-wise, I'd say that most Americans would know that the freezing point of water is 32 degrees Fahrenheit, but the boiling point, I didn't know what the number was. The boiling point for Fahrenheit is 212 degrees. In Celsius, the freezing point is 0 degrees, and then boiling at the other side of the scale is 100 degrees. Celsius is based on a scale separation of 100, which is really easy to remember and use. Meanwhile, Fahrenheit has a scale separation of 180 degrees. So what it all boils down to when it comes to aviation, remember these two temperatures. 0 degrees Celsius is freezing, and remember, if you go back to episode 63 when I talked about the international standard atmosphere, remember that 15 degrees Celsius is going to be the average temperature around the world. When will the United States adapt to the Celsius system, or the metric system for that matter? Why are we still using Fahrenheit? If you know, please leave me a comment below. If you guys are liking the content, subscribe, leave a comment, of course, like, share with a friend. I appreciate the support. Thanks for watching.